Hello everyone, it's Ruby. Very quick video tonight. First of all, to let you know on the when you're on YouTube, you click on someone's channel and you've got this picture, your little icon in the corner with social media. Well, it did say a Facebook page, and now it's a Facebook group. I was very lonely on my page, and I'm still lonely in my group, but sorry about the shadow. I'm not very tall, so I've got to kneel up on a chair. Yeah, and I decided to do it as a group because I found I could do a little bit more than I could if it was a page. So I've got a group. Click on it. I've got some freebies on there. I typed out on my old typewriter just a list of words. You know, like when you're stuck, you can't think. I mean, a lot of times, you know, I'm making a tag or I'm making something and I think, oh God, what should I put? You know, old Chopsy here can't think of a word. Do you know what? I can't think of words sometimes. And so I just thought, well, I'll write a few out. Flowers, butterfly, breathe, botanical, journey, serendipity, peaceful, peace, driven, family, joy, nature, relax, beauty, you know. Do you know, I felt marvellous after I typed that. It was just, you know, first of all, it was tip, 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 tap, and then you couldn't stop me. I was just flowing with these words. Beautiful they are. Oh, God, it was amazing. There's a lot of repeats, obviously, because it was just a little typo. I pressed G by mistake, and I thought, what should I put there? I couldn't think of one, so I just moved on. It was a very random thought process going on. You know, it wasn't really a thought process, that was the whole point. But you felt marvellous afterwards. Well, anyway, if you're stuck for words, you can cut them out like this little chappy here. And of course it says sparkles. It's going to, isn't it? It's for illustrative purposes. So I just inked around it. Now, if you want to sit down in front of the telly, cut them out and ink them. Obviously, watch what you're doing when you cut them out. But when you're inking, you can, you know, just get your little... No, you don't have to look at what you're doing. It's marvellous. And, you know, keep them in a little tin or something, and you've got words handy whenever you want one. Also on there, so free to download, I typed it out on tea-stained paper. Oh, I've got to get down. Back's killing. I'm going to stand. Excuse me. So, more shadows. Sorry about that. Also on there, I had a load of leaves. So I put them on the scanner and then I shoved tea-stained paper down. Got a lovely leaf background. I've done some where you can fussy cut around them and ink around them. But they're like proper job leaves. They look lovely. And then I just chucked a load down as a background. That's on there. I obviously then faded it. I've done a sepia version. There's 5 things on there at the moment you can download. I'll obviously add to them as well. And that was basically it. I tell you what's a really good thing though, if you cut them out and sit down in front of my channel and ink them out, oh, you'll have a lovely time. Cheeky, but you've got to try, haven't you? You've got to try. Well, that's there. I encourage you to join. If you do click that little bell and you do click subscribe like those gorgeous 21 people have, if you click that little bell, every time I chuck up some freebies, because I have so much vintage sewing ephemera, it's like I just get left it, you know, and obviously all that needs scanning. My auntie's little box of treasures and treats and little adverts that she'd cut out, and I mean these are going back to the late 1800s, you know. They'll be scanned and up there when I can, you know. So if you click the little bell, then you'll know they're there, because I'll be announcing it on a video. That's, you know, so there we go. But today I thought, oh, I need some more ink. So, tip, 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 tap, 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 tap. And oh my goodness, it's on sale. And I wanted to tell you, if you're like me and you can't afford the pishy poshy inks, yeah, I have 2 pish posh inks. 2 of them, and I'm not being funny. I keep them for best. A bit like my paper. Keep them for best. And I have used them, and I tend to use them for inking round things because that's what I'm shown on YouTube, you know. And then I thought, do you know what? I've got some inks, and I'm playing around with them. And what I tend to use is what I have used for some considerable time. This is just a bit of embossing I'm doing at the moment, and I backed it onto tea stained card, and then I run it through the roly to adhere the Pritt. I use Pritt stick. Well, I don't use Pritt stick. I use 2 for, I know, 69p up at Home Bargains. Brilliant stuff. But just to make sure it sticks, run it through your jivvy. Embossing, die cutting job thing. Roll it through that. Chomp the corners off. I just make little postcards, tags, little mini half-size things. You know, they're great. They're great. But do you want to know what ink I use? Do you? These are half done at the moment. These ones are. They're still a bit glossy, and they're kind of half done. I used a little glossy card on that. I used a non-glossy card on these. I'm using up scraps, crappy scraps. These are partially done. I've done my green layer on there and a little bit of the goldy layer. But do you want to know what ignore these ones? Ignore them. No, they're not them. They're down to £1, everybody. Hobby Craft inks. Okay, this produced my Hobbycraft ink produced these. I don't know if you can see them. Well, I like them. Do you know? I like them. I might stick something on top of them, you know, but sometimes you just want something a little bit pretty. And yeah, you know. So here we go, Hobbycraft inks. Now they look pretty lurid, don't they? Jade, gold, brown, and I'm out of chestnut brown. Got some on the way. At £1, I'd be bonkers not to. I got some of that one, and that one, and the other one on the way. Nuts not to. It's normally £2. Really good bargain, you know. So I've got 6 of these for what it would cost me for one pishy poshy, and that's at a cheap shop, you know. So just bear in mind. What did I want to show you? Yeah, back of this. Here we go. I use this. It's so... I'm going to rest on something, eh? It looks lurid, doesn't it? In the tin. Right. There we go. Now, I'm going to get my Pishy Poshy ink out. Where is it? Hold on. My Pishy Poshies. Paper. Torn paper or whatever it's called. Old paper. I love that. Darker. Okay. Press harder on this. That one. Not too much of a difference there. Not too much. Brown. Let's go over the top now with a bit of the brown. Oh, what have we got there then? Looking good, isn't it? For £1. Right, this gold, this isn't metallic gold, this is called gold colour. Wish I had the chestnut brown to show you. It's a bit yellowy, tiny, not in your face acidic yellow. It's just a subtle tone of gold. I tell you what, I've had these for donkey's years, and they're not dry. They're as liquid as the day they were bought. Brilliant things. They don't dry out. Just wanted to show you that. You can take I should have took a bit of brilliant white paper and shown you what I could do on it. That's shiny. Wanted to show you on something matte. But anyway, there you go. You see the comparison? It's still a bit dark, but it looks really wet still. That is actually quite wet still. That's dry now. That's dry. A quid, who's complaining? Absolutely marvellous. Well, look, I've done all these today, all of them. I'm at various stages, various differing stages with all of them, as you can see. They're all works in progress still at the moment. They're all varying stages. Yeah, okay. All hobby craft ink. And I got mine for £1.25 a while ago. It was £2.50 and then they dropped it to £1.25. There was a sale. But now it seems to be £2 all the time and it's on sale for £1. Wanted to let you know. Don't forget, join my group, download your freebies. You never know when you need them. There'll be lots more added to. But click that little bell and you'll know whenever they're added to. All right? Oh, cheeky. That's it for now. Speak to you soon. Take care. Thank you very much.